One investor, one strategy, 5 years. This investor walked a path that ended at plus 12%. The path is real. The next 18 minutes ask whether it is evidence. Year by year, the strategy compounded. By year 3, the path had survived 2 corrections. By year 4, it had pulled ahead of every benchmark a trader follows. By year 5, it had produced what is widely read as evidence of skill. The investor stands at plus 212%. A second figure, the observer, is about to face a choice: copy this strategy or refuse to. The next 18 minutes are about which choice is responsible. The observer arrives without a track record. The observer faces only the winner's claim. This decision, whether to trust that claim, is the subject of the episode. What follows is the survivor's reasoning. It is internally consistent. That may not be enough. The trader has reasons. They have been explained before, to clients, to colleagues, to other traders. The reasons survive their own retelling. The first argument is pattern recognition. Similar setups produced similar outcomes. The second is discipline. A defined rule was followed every time, regardless of mood, regardless of pressure. The third is timing. Each entry coincided with conditions the strategy can name. The fourth argument is conviction. The trader stayed in the position through 2 drawdowns, 12%, then 18%, without flinching. This is a story easy to believe. Every trader has heard it before. A fifth argument, the strategy's own backtest, closes the case. By every standard the survivor invokes, the method is sound. The track record is internally consistent with skill. What follows is the most quoted lesson in finance, and the most lethal. The argument relies on one observation. That observation is the survivor's own track record. The next chapter shows the distribution it was drawn from. The trader's path is one outcome from a distribution. The distribution contains many paths. Most of them are about to become visible. This path is one of 1,000. 999 others followed the same setup and did not survive. The winner is what remains of a distribution. At one moment in this history, the path touched the absorbing barrier, and continued past it. The point where the path could have ended is the moment of luck the survivor cannot describe. This is what the distribution looks like when the paths are made physical. The barrier is the ground. 99.9% of the trees did not survive. The track record is one path through one distribution. The next 4 minutes show what a different one produces. This is one universe. In it, the trader has measurable skill. Most investors with this skill produce above baseline results. Now consider a different universe. In this one, the trader has no skill at all. The setup is identical, only the luck differs. In Universe 2, most investors produce nothing. A few, through luck alone, reach plus 212%. Same outcome. Different universe. From inside the surviving path, no one can tell which universe they are in. The number is the same. The reasoning will be the same. The structural fact is this: the same outcome is consistent with skill and with luck. So what does a track record actually prove? The final chapter names what can be inferred and what cannot. What can be inferred from one observation? The answer is structured. The decision rule follows 3 operationalizations. Demand the loss distribution, not the return distribution. The return distribution shows what the investor reports. The loss distribution shows what the investor actually risked. Demand the sample, not the example. One curve is an example. The sample is the distribution it was drawn from. Check the absorbing barrier rate. How many of the strategy's siblings ended in ruin determines what this result actually proves. What cannot be inferred: intention, parameters, probability. With the loss distribution, the sample, and the barrier rate, the posterior over the process recalibrates. The process is the only signal. What you saw was one path. What the next decision asks is what makes any path repeatable.